Hello, hello, hello. Sorry. Man, today's just been one heck of a crazy day. So glad to see whoever's watching. Hello. My hair's all over the place. I still need to grab my glass of wine to join. And I just would like to... Sorry, I just want to make sure we've run into... Turn this off. Okay, so clearly I still have a few things to do. Hi, Susie. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Long time no see. So happy you could be here. So, like I said, my hair's kind of all over the place. I'm a little bit of a hot mess. Just kidding. I just walked through the door after a crazy day of running around in the city and haven't even had a chance to put anything away yet. Never mind everything that I still have left to do. But hang on, I want to have a glass of wine with everybody like I promised, and I'm very, very sorry that we had to sort of postpone hanging out together. Saw that snow today. I know. Oh my gosh, traveling through it's even worse. Thank you, Benjamin Morales. Hey, Billy. Why are you saying sorry? Sorry. Hey, Sherry. Oh, because you didn't say hey to me? That's fine. Honestly, that's fine. I'll be right back. So, how has everybody's weekend been? I might just take this hair down. Who's all done with their shopping? I just have a little bit for me that I'd like to get, which I just picked up that today. Not that everybody wants to know about my purchases. Hello, Yakub Buchatal. But definitely I'm done with like gift shopping now. It's just a matter of picking up a little bit of treats, if you will. I would like to have some Baileys for my coffee on Christmas morning, and there's a couple of other little things. So, you like the tree? It looks good, right? It's a cute little tree. What is it? Do you see it, Billy? Of course, everybody knows that black bag, right? Does everybody know that black bag? The tree is straight. And I put the gold angel back up. I put the Oh, my back, you guys. Riverdale Tales is going to wake up early on Christmas Day. That's awesome. Well, cheers to a wonderful day. Ding. But yeah, I would like to get a couple of things yet for the house for the holidays kind of thing. I know for sure I'm going to do the chocolate fondue thing because I've never tried it and I want to try it. And I have the device thing for it. So no, I won't be meeting fans. Nope. Learned my lesson the hard way from that with Joe. That's that. No. Hello to my good friend Carl. My good friend Carl, who's never tried to sleep with me. We've only been hanging out for what, 8 years, eh, Carl? Only? No, I don't even know you, but I do love all of my viewers. Seriously, much love to everybody who supports me online. I appreciate it. Yes, go ahead and start. Get us laughing. I agree. Yeah, only 8 years, you know? You've never tried to do anything inappropriate. But I guess some will just never learn. I don't know. So, how's everybody's weekend been? I mean, it's been literally a crazy week for me. Hello, Abdun Ahmed. It's been a crazy, crazy busy week for me. But we're going to have some fun over the holidays, and I'm pretty excited to do that with all of you. I have some things planned. We're going to do a game. We're going to have some fun. So if you're interested, definitely get yourself all dolled up and come and join us. So, anybody else planning on going anywhere special for the holidays? Anybody doing any traveling? You just popped in, you're about to drive home? Okay. No more meeting with the ditches, Carl. Carl met with another ditch yet again, and he is okay, but honestly, the poor guy has met more ditches in his life than most do ever. But that would be, our lovely winters. That would be our lovely wildlife who love to just come out of nowhere. You're going to your daughter's? Aw, that's so sweet. Ouch. I wish that was the case for me. So it's been a really, really busy day, but in all honesty, I kind of love going out and about in this kind of in this holiday mode, right? Everybody seems to be in a fairly decent mood. Everybody's getting what their last minute shopping's done. They're finding their last minute gifts and whatnot. So I'm pretty excited to do the gift exchange with more than a few people that I've made exchange arrangements with. So I'm excited for Jen to get her box. I'm excited for Susie to get her box. I'm excited to hang out with a bunch of different people that I've made some great plans with. Good evening. Thank you. This is just a quick makeup, honestly. Actually, it's really just lashes and eyeshadow. That's all I really had time for. Yes, a little bit sore, but you will survive. Yes. Well, no more meeting with the ditches, Carl. Benjamin, you might be going to Toronto. That's pretty cool. Do you have family there? Are you visiting with somebody from there or what? I'm as precious to you as your daughter is. Aw, just talk about melt my heart. Thank you, Susie. That's one of the sweetest things anybody's ever said to me. Thank you very much for that. You're such a sweetheart. Seriously. This woman, Susie, that we all like to hang out with, was kind enough to buy me a Christmas gift off of my own website to help support me and my site. And I was so elated. I honestly told her more than 3 times, like, you don't have to, you really don't have to buy me anything. And she was really adamant. She wanted to support me and check out the store. So I'm super excited to get that. Yes, I want you to avoid the ditches, Carl. Hello, ULU, Ebony. Hello, hello. Hi, Gigi. How are you, hon? I hope everybody's having a good week. Christmas is almost here. It's time to have good food, good friends, good conversations, good times, good drinks, good ambiance, you know? I'm excited. It's a great time to hang out with all of us together and spend some time together. You know what to get me for Christmas? Well, I'm excited to do all the gift exchanges. It's going to be so much fun. But if you all have not checked out the online store, I added in some new makeup, some of the name brand top of the line stuff. I've entered in some hats for people. I've entered in some new jewelry accessories that are very reasonably priced, that are sterling silver, so they're not going to tarnish, for literally $20 to $30 for, pairs of gorgeous earrings. So really reasonably priced for the quality that you're getting, and I'm happy to offer it to all of you. Okay, drive safe. No ditches, for real. Gigi, in rehab with full knee replacement. Oh, man, that healing time is going to be long. Hopefully it's quick for you. But yeah, the tree still looks beautiful. Thank you. I think we all should meet with you in person someday. Can you imagine the fun? I mean, what could we do, Billy? Yeah. Hanging out together would be fun. I know. Twister. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. I woke up this morning and I don't know what the heck. I guess I slept funny and my neck and back have been in even worse condition than usual. I literally lifting my leg to get into the car and I'm like, ow, 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 ow. Like it's just shooting pains up my one side all the way to my neck. And I'm like, I don't want to be a whiner though. Relive the tree event. I don't have any in my life, Francis Baca. So this holiday, we're going to try to stay positive and hang out together and enjoy the time that we get together. There's really no other way to put it. Maybe for the young ones. Yeah, no, I was just kidding. I don't know why everybody's like, we should play Twister in like movies and stuff, but pretty funny. I could not imagine all of us trying to do that. Have are you? I think you mean Chiat Ozer. I think you mean how are you? And I'm okay. Aside from my neck and back pain, which is all the time, I'm fine. I guess, right? I think one light on and right is off center. Are you talking about my tree? But literally all day, my God, my neck and back. All the time. right in the middle. Are you guys talking about like right there? It's missing a couple of lights kind of thing? They're probably just stuck in the back of the tree. You guys are making me want to fix the tree. Is that any better? I don't know. Oh, here goes. Okay, so does that work? Is that better? Now she's looking. What? You guys are so funny. I had everyone about to pee their pants. Oh my gosh, Billy. Those are the best kind of laughs, you know? You're just like, you can't control it, and it's so funny. Your jaw hurts, your stomach hurts. You're like, stop! Tears are rolling down your cheeks. Those are the best laughs. Yeah, does the tree meet the approval there? Are we missing something else? No, right there, eh? So, cute little story. As I'm out shopping today, a gentleman stops me to give me his number. Very, very gentlemanlike about it, also. He happens to be a promoter for a really nice skincare line. And yeah, it was a flattering conversation and friendly flirting. And he was very sly in trying to ask me if I was single or married. Like, I'm sure you're married, right? Which is a really sly way to ask if you're single. So, of course, I'm like, nope, never been married, right? Cutie patootie, anyway. It was kind of a cute moment. Okay, so how does it look now? Everything kind of situated better? Billy, does it have your approval? I did not give him my number, but I did take his. It's actually straight. Of course it's straight. It's on a table. It should be, and it's on the legs. I'd rather prefer when a person who is hitting on you and you don't know them from a hole in the wall gives you their contact information to allow you to choose whether or not you want to contact them, right? I know. So not my first rodeo, Susie. No, I did. I took his number. I don't know. But, I like that he's French. We'll just say that. Yeah, no, I don't just go around handing out my number. It's not a habit I want to get into. I am also very aware of how to block anybody's number on any device. So if somebody starts bothering me, I just take care of it. It was sideways when I put it together. I remember that, but I didn't have it yet, all it together. I had to get everything in the innards into the tree to make it look pretty. Do you think I'll call? Do I think I'll call? I don't know. We'll see. What and they be gone? I don't understand. I am a purebred Canadian all the way. Purebred Canadian for real though. Oh, I got yogurt for tomorrow morning for breakfast. I'm so excited. Oh, that reminds me. Hang on. I know the A. I said it on purpose. A. Tell us in French what he looked like. My kitty cat, one of them is right here on his little bed. The other one is just sitting at the door. My cute kitty cats. One is over there, and the other one's there. Right? Hi. Hello, Miss Eyeless Jackie Kidneys. Hi. Hello, mate. Yeah, he's just chilling. I just got home, so of course they ate. They're content. Whenever I get home, they want more food. Doesn't matter if they just ate like an hour and I left and I went to the store quick and came back. They're right away meowing when I come through the door like it's clockwork or something. And I'm like, hold on. You guys just ate like 2 hours ago. Settle down. Hello. No, they don't like the cold, to be honest. They really don't. Like, it's almost as if they forget that it's winter, or they think that I'm purposefully keeping them in the house. So they meow and meow and meow sometimes at the door to go out, right? So I'll say, okay, let's go. And I open up the door to go bring them out. And as soon as they get a whiff of that cold, they're right back in the house. They're like, forget it. I'm like, well, it's not me, I don't control the weather. And they just look at me and they shake their head like, what is that? You expect us to go outside in that? It's pretty funny, actually. I'm like, I told you, it's winter. It's still winter. I think they think I can control it. So how's everybody else's week been? Enough about mine. Todd, let's talk about some of yours. What's everybody been up to? Has it been a busy work week for everybody? Are you doing your holiday shopping? Hi, Tanya. How are you doing, girl? I have a beautiful laugh. Well, thank you. That's very sweet of you. I kind of heard it the other day, like I think I was reviewing a video and I heard it and it really reminded me of my mom, and I was like, wow, that's weird. Because when I met, actually before one of my closest cousins passed away, he told me how much I sounded like her, but I didn't really believe him. I didn't think I sounded like her, and then I caught it, and I was like, I do sound like her. A nice lady brought me a cup of coffee. Right on. That's awesome. I went to a fancy schmancy ice cream store today. It was really good. The cone itself, and it was just a little like waffle cone, it was dipped inside of this chocolate that was already melted, and scoops of the nuts mixed with like little bits of candy, like caramel and stuff like that, was like topped onto it. So they would hold it and they would be scooping this stuff into it as they're turning it so that it coats the inside and the outside of the cone of where they just dipped it in the chocolate. And then I had chocolate fudge ice cream inside of the cone, and it was delicious. It was a really nice little treat for sure. Yeah, I sincerely hope the healing process for your knee surgery is quick, because I've heard from many people that it's like a 6-month, thing. I think Tammy recently, like last year, went through that actually. And she was off her feet, she was saying, for 6 months, if I remember correctly. It's no small feat. I wonder where all the other ladies are that used to join us, like Tammy. Um, there's a bunch of ladies that I really wish I could see more of that are just not around. Laura's another one I'd love to see more of. Where did they go? Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I know Laura was dealing with some family stuff, which is understandable. Plus, she has her own children. Plus, she was trying to get fit and healthy, and she was hitting the gym. And I know she's on some of the other like platforms for chatting like this, where you have videos and stuff, but it's not YouTube platforms; it's other platforms. But it sure would be nice to see her once in a while. I know. I don't know where Jen or Yvette are either. The last time, well, I didn't even talk to her at that point, but I called her after checking with the post on her box and found out that it was like $100 to ship, and I was just about fell off my feet. I ended up shipping it anyways after checking into other options for shipping, but the problem with it was the size of the box. Had I have broken down the box into 2 smaller boxes, it would have cost me less, but still a pretty penny regardless. So maybe they are busy with holiday shopping and preparations and stuff like that. I know I seriously want to do a little bit of baking, not only for my neighbors, but also for my landlord and, his helper and coworkers and things like that, because it's just a really nice way to just share the holiday cheer, in my opinion. And it makes me feel good when people enjoy a treat that I made. It's like, it must taste good then, right? Of course I try one too, of course. But it's really a nice feeling when people enjoy your baked goodies. Yeah, I haven't seen Jen or Yvette since last week, actually. Volunteering is great for the soul. That's why I'm volunteering with Big Brother and Big Sister. Hello, Ava Lynn. How are you? I have not seen you here before, unless you are somebody who visits us and you just changed your username. But welcome. Yes, I said hi to you, Benjamin Morales. I'm just wondering if you're going to get out of hand or not, because this isn't a dating site. We're just chatting and hanging out together, random topics. So like Billy said, take it easy, like relax, chill, enjoy the moment, hang out, chat, bring up a topic. Let's talk, but let's not keep it in the dating field. Oh, Christine, I'm so glad to see you, hon. I hope you're having a great holiday. How is your daughter doing, though? She's serving for your country. Has she come back yet? Or is she going to for the holidays? Or are you going to send a care package maybe? You used to be a big sister? Well, I'm pretty excited because in the new year, we're going to be running a program to help guide some youths in the area on how to better themselves, where to go for further education, how to do a student loan process, how to explore what you might be good at or not, and figure out what is a really good avenue for careers and options, and the industries that are going to be going up versus the ones that are going down type of thing. And I'm going to be guiding a group together with some other people. So I'm pretty excited to put that kind of stuff together because I've recently gone through most of those things myself. I enrolled in 2016 with my legal course. I graduated in 2017. It was a wonderful experience to have that extra knowledge as far as, the legalities in my country and, what's even just your basic human rights, what to do or where to go when something goes wrong or not, not that something's not correct and you want to correct it type thing. Definitely a handy tool to have under my belt. The lipstick is actually ELF. It is important to support your own community. I agree. It's kind of the same lingo or slogan as buy local to support local businesses, which is already, a really great cause to put your money towards. If you're already going to buy products that are available in big box retailers, there's absolutely nothing wrong with choosing a local person who's maybe a mom and pop store that has similar products to support them, right? So recently there was a pet food store that opened up in my city, and I used to just hit up a Walmart and pick up what I needed, but in all honesty, this pet food place is locally owned and I wanted to support it. So I bought a huge big bag of cat food, and I've literally had no issues with my two cats getting sick off of like the foods I was getting from Walmart or the foods I was getting from other local grocery stores and chains. And, so I think it's a really good thing to support local. I accept your apology, Benjamin. Let's just keep it clean and friendly and kind. Hi, David. How are you? Thank you for the compliment. You're so sweet. You're kind of a handsome dude, yourself. Well, if you're feeling like you're maybe not up to par for whatever reason, you can always browse through catalogs to get different look ideas to try new things on yourself. Bring up your wardrobe to speed or what have you. I'm a firm believer that you need more than one set of wardrobe in regards to weather rules. You cannot wear the same thing literally all year long. It's very much noticeable if you're wearing the same shirt and sweatshirt that's ripped up and grungy and holes in it all the time. You might want to invest in maybe a new sweatsuit that matches once in a while or something. Treat yourself, Hey, Bill, how are you? Hey, Bill is also another gentleman that went through knee surgery, healing and stuff, and also had to be off of his feet for quite some time. I remember discussing that with him. Help keep mom and pops owners alive. Absolutely, right? If you don't have to necessarily go to the big box retailers that are already bringing in billions of dollars, and you can make a purchase or two at your locally owned, corner stores or what have you, it's a really good way to support your local community. I'm excited to bring forth this idea of bettering your education and teaching young folks how to with that. My concern, though, being specifically in Manitoba with the government, is they've physically removed any tax breaks that any person who is acquiring a student loan to better their education for, you cannot even claim it. So there's no benefit other than putting yourself into huge debt in order to try to get yourself ahead. And many times, even once you've finished your education, you're starting at the bottom of the totem pole, if you will. And, it takes a while to climb and build yourself up to we'll say the bracketed income, right? That you can receive from the position. So, yeah, if y'all are enjoying the conversation, hit that like button. And hey, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of great conversations here and everybody's welcome. So invite your friends, invite your family, and let's all hang out and get together and chat. Okay? Yay! My corny little TGIS. Thank goodness it's Sherry. But that concerns me with trying to tell young people, well, you should better yourself with your education in Manitoba. Take out a student loan, both federal and municipal, only to not get anything back for it and have a bill to pay, most likely for a good chunk of your life. I mean, it's unfortunate that the Manitoba government went that route, because there are other options now where you can go out of province for your education and you can get your student loans there, which means you can make your claims there at the end of the year. And it's unfortunate that Manitoba went ahead to do something as removing the tax breaks for bettering your education, because I feel like it's deterring the young people to better themselves, and it's going to make for a very uneducated young group of people that are coming up behind us. This tax break was literally just taken away for this last year. Was the first year I claimed my first year, 2017 and 2018, and boom, the next year they had it gone. So I mean, it's not a great province to advance in your education if all you're really doing is acquiring a bunch of debt, and you can't even manage to pay that off until you build yourself up on the totem pole in the industry that you're choosing to get into. So it's setting people up for failure, and I'm kind of a firm believer that's not right. It's not ethical, it's not right. And as tax-paying citizens, we should have the right for a tax break on our education, especially when you're acquiring thousands and thousands of dollars of debt to get that education. There should be a little bit of tax break for it. So I think the government in where I live specifically is kind of going a little bit sideways on it. And I'm hoping that that's going to change. I'm hoping they're going to bring it back and allow people to start claiming again. I mean, geez. Clothes should be separated according to season. I absolutely agree with that, because you can't have one wardrobe you wear all the time. You've got to have things to switch it up from your spring to your fall to your winter. And if you're always wearing the same stuff, it's quite noticeable and it looks sloppy and slummy, right? That's my IMO, in my opinion. I thought it was an awful decision. It really, really was. And I'm really not sure on the benefit even on their end of it. Like, what was the point of taking that away from Manitoba citizens, So I've been meaning to write a letter because that's what us white folks do over in Canada when shit doesn't go our way. We write letters to people that are in power to request that things be reviewed. And, I've planned to bring the topic up, but whether or not anything will change about it, I don't know. Come to Alabama. I was 62 today. Yeah, if it wasn't so expensive and having to transfer over my funds from Canadian dollars to US dollars and that costing me an additional 30 cents on every dollar, I might choose to travel that way. But it's way more expensive. Dream vacation probably would have to be like the Maldives, where you have your huts and they're in the middle of the water, and it's just absolutely stunning. That, or like Italy would also be a huge, huge dream place to visit. Also, Paris would also be another dream vacation. Unfair to so many hopefuls. Yeah, there was absolutely no point for taking all of that benefit away. So it certainly gives the wrong message to youth and the young people in our province about educating yourself. And for those who just don't know anything about the tax breaks, it's really going to suck when you get to tax season and find out you have no benefit. You have nothing for a break to claim for. A debt is just the debt, and that's all you get. Like, come on. You get the education, but you still got to start at the bottom once you get into the field, Really, really, I don't understand the logic of what that was. And to me, it looks to me like it was solely based on greed. Like, why would you take something like that away from people who are already struggling, who are already on a super tight budget because they had to go into such debt in order to better themselves, So I find I'm going to have a little bit of a difficult time not mentioning that. I think it's going to be a point that I'm going to touch on, because if us Manitobans can't get a break here, but we can go into another province and get our education there and get a tax break there, why wouldn't you then? Why wouldn't you take that opportunity somewhere else? So what they're creating is for jobs to be affected by this whole tax break with the education system, because less people are going to be interested in going into debt for nothing. Like, really? I realize it's not nothing and I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean, right? Well, it's unfortunate that they've chosen to do something like that, and it deeply affects us here in Manitoba. We already have to pay a hell of a lot more tax than many places. We have 12%. 12% taxes because it just went down a percentage last year, it was. So we have GST and PST, so we are paying extra on literally everything that we buy. I was in a short sleeve t-shirt. Yeah, having a diverse sort of wardrobe for different seasons, I think not only does it make you feel better about what you're putting on, you if you're somebody who has worn the same thing for so long, you don't remember what that feeling is when you put on a brand new, crisp, nice looking outfit and you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, yeah, look at that. I look nice. I'm pretty fresh right now. Look at me, Nothing wrong with that feeling. But if you can't remember what that feeling was like and you're just complacent in, your raggedy old whatever. And I'm not saying it's not good to have raggedy old whatevers, but those are usually used for like cleaning out like the attic or painting or, like lawn care jobs. It's like not used to go and hang out and chill and like meet new people in and stuff, you know? You don't wear shorts? You have super wide white bird legs. That's funny. Get everybody's legs get smaller at the calves. I don't know why. Uh, there's so many men that think they have bird legs. You're not the first person, male, that I've heard say that. But it feels good to get yourself all dressed up in something that you feel, even if it is a super comfy outfit and you want to go like, sweats all the way. Like there are beautiful sweatsuits out there with awesome materials, well worth the 50 or $100 that you would invest to enjoy the comfort and still look sharp. If y'all seen my bird legs, you'd die laughing. You're so funny. I don't think any one of us would judge you on it. We would honestly just be happy that you were comfortable. That's funny. Okay, I just need a quick washroom break. I will be right back. No, but when I do get dressed up, shit, I make it look good. I love the confidence, Billy. That's awesome. I think it's important to have some trending things in your closet, if all you ever keep is the old suit you used to wear back when you were 20 at the back of the closet and you're pulling that out for special occasions, it's very noticeable to everybody else. And it is nice to have some threads that are a little more current, up to date. They have dress shirts that literally like stop men, if you spill something on it, it just falls right off of it. It stops anyone from like noticing any sweat marks if you're someone who, gets nervous like that or whatever, and your body reacts, right? So it's good to have current threads. It's great to have your comfy old ones, but you don't want to be wearing those like 20, 30 years from now. Sounds like a sharp dressed man. Just the kind that is awesome. Button-up shirt with a tie, dress shoes. Very, very nice. Doesn't hurt to hit up the thrift store too, y'all. Sometimes you can find a super nice sharp pair of dress shoes for a steal of a deal. where would it cost you hundreds in the store and you get them for $10 or something and they're practically brand new. Keep your eyes out, folks. There was some talk about the Watts book, but I don't know. Let's see. Post earlier. So it looks like on Reddit, there's some posts in regards to it. All My Broken Pieces, 4 chapters. All My Broken Pieces is the name of the book. Hi, Gianna Marie. How are you? Studying the tree. Why? The Watts family are not on board with the release of this book. Murder Most Foul. No. Reached out to Crime Rocket. Published following guest post. Oh, Sherilyn Cattle's book. So what is this one? Just curious. To the Watts wedding chapter. Jamie Watts is under an alias Sarah. Carolyn being accused of plagiarism. No, I did not. Well, the internet says that there's some talk about it. There's the Nick Vander leak too that's published at least almost a dozen books that man has published in regards to the Christopher Watts case, which is phenomenal. It seems as though he had the money and the means to be able to publish and put forth these books on very quick, short sort of stints all throughout the investigation and all throughout the trial. So, the trial wasn't even a trial, like, you know what I mean, though, all throughout the court process. So, if you have the means to do things like that, you're going to be able to make money more easily. If you don't have the means and you're trying to grasp to find it and get it to find that success. which is awesome for Mr. Vanderleek. I honestly wish that I had the means to bring myself to success a lot faster, but I will get there. It's one, I will get there. I know I will. I know I will. No one's hit the like button. Well, it would be great if people wanted to hit the like button. We can't force you, though. So if you want to, that would be an amazing support towards me, and I would appreciate it. Yeah, Sarah is the alias of Jamie Watts. Gianna Marie. No, probably won't, to be honest. I'm not sure, though. Like, if somebody wanted me to review it, I would be fine to do that, but it's just, like, there was one meeting that happened between that Cheryl Lynn person and Christopher Watts, and she made an entire book about it, with most of it's like hearsay and none of it is actual, backed up facts of anything. So, hey, Billy, you're back. Like I said, if somebody wanted me to review it, I would, but I felt like the Sherilyn Cattle book was a complete waste of time. And there were things that were in the book that were just straight up from the discovery document. For those of us that took the time to actually go through the 2,000-page document, page by page, which I did, it was kind of a little bit of an irritation to just be strung along page after page after page with the Sherilyn Cattle book. It makes me lenient to try any other Watts book if that's what it's going to be like. If it's just going to be repeated information and things that are pulled from things that we've already seen, what the heck's the point in buying that just to reread things we already knew? Absolutely agree, Gigi, She had help with her book, and I think this is why she's in trouble, because she took full responsibility for every word. I think it was very obvious that Sherilyn Cattle had help, and here's why I think that. In any of her interviews, in anything that she went to online to talk to the public in regards to her book, she first of all made sure she didn't show very much of her face, especially on the AD channel. And then she secondly was consistently checking to the side to somebody else, in my opinion, for confirmation of answering, right? She took a very long time in some instances to get out a phrase in regards to how she acquired her information and what her meeting with Christopher Watts was really about. If she had any additional information compared to what the public has all seen, which wasn't even full information to get to begin with. And we know that for those of us that have opened up the Weld County files that were released, right? There was only bits and pieces of information, and I mean, they were all twisted up backwards. Information that should have been in the second discovery was in the first, and information that was in the first was refound in the second, and it was just ridiculousness. It doesn't matter that the public requested this information if we're not even going to be getting the correct information, and we're not getting all of it, right? How are we even supposed to make up our minds as to, okay, Chris did commit all these crimes, or okay, Chris really did have some help, you know? But I mean, all of that onus is going to fall onto the people who were directly responsible for, you know, completing this investigation and doing it to the fullest ability of their. Hey, Judy, how are you? So in all honesty, I just don't want to waste my time again. Like, I feel like my time was wasted just going through the second discovery, because I mean, things that were in there that were like the search and the bolo, be on the lookout for Shanann and the girls and stuff. Information from that was in the second discovery released. Why was that in the second discovery released? It should have been more information that was even more pertinent to what they had done investigation wise. But it's unfortunate that's the way the laws go. I mean, you can have this in the law where you get to require or request personal information, and they get to choose what exactly that's going to be. And it doesn't it doesn't specify that they can't. So of course they're going to put through whatever they feel is necessary, and some of that was completely unnecessary. But we only have his letters to form an opinion. Yeah. Well, and even at that, there was only one letter that was sent from Chris to Sherilyn, was it not? And that was the one where he was granting her permission to write a book and stuff like that. Am I right? You hope everyone's doing great. I hate it when I push the return button before I'm finished saying what I want to say. I see that happen to you. Yeah, it's there. Everybody is welcome. Nobody's turned away. He sent many letters to her. Okay. Well, I can, like I said, there was so much wishy-washy nothing information that was page after page after page. It got to the point where it was difficult to even turn the next page. And so, for the reason that I strongly believe that Sherilyn Cattle definitely had help, was because of her shiftiness. She wasn't confident in her responses to any of the questions that were put towards her. She was constantly seeking direction and in her responses from somebody else. And you could see that in her eyes shifting to somebody else every single question she got. Somebody who has, without a doubt, concrete information and knows it, like, I got this, isn't going to act like that when they're talking. So she put many in the last chapter. That's, yeah. Maybe I'll just flip to the back of the book. For real, though. That happens to me all the time, Judy Burns, honestly. Yeah, I didn't like that. It felt as though we weren't talking to her, because she couldn't just respond to what she should have already known because of her supposed letters and meetings and all this with Christopher Watts. Why was she checking with someone else before even responding, carrying out her words in order to stall time, in order to get the answer from someone else to put forth to us? Like, again, it just feels like a waste of time. Like, why, if your information is so authentic, genuine, and you know it, and you got it for yourself, why do you have such a hard time repeating it? I don't understand. I think it's because nothing ever really happened and it was a lot of meaningless conversation. I honestly think that she probably tricked him in a sense, with the letter writing, and got to being his friend before asking about creating a book for him. I think she probably took the time to make him feel like she genuinely cared about him and wanted to put forth, his side of it and his truth and whatever. And she got to be cozy with him before slamming the big fat question of, can I make a book on your life, basically, and your crime, you know? Yeah, the day of, all of that is left out. All of the important information that we all wanted to know of what exactly happened on August 13th, 2018. What happened exactly from the hours of, you know, 12 o'clock at night, we'll even say, what was going on an hour before, an hour or two before Shanann even arrived home? What was happening in the home? Who were you with? What was going on? How are the kids? What was happening? And where was Nicole? Like, all of the important information around Sunday night and Monday morning, nobody ever got an answer to. None of us. I have a feeling it's full of a lot more shadiness than what we've even been led to understand has happened thus far, which is unfortunate, If there were more people involved in this crime, I honestly don't feel that they should just be walking around free as a bird, eating steaks and sleeping on fancy pillows and enjoying life, while four people are completely wiped off the face of this earth forever. But I'm drunking, Billy. Are you Billy? Oh, too funny. Gave up on the first book, right? Just picking at her. Billy. I'm wondering if this helper is writing the book new Chris wants, and this was a setup for plagiarism now. I mean, there's always bigger methods and things that even we don't know every single detail and aspect about that's happening behind the scenes. My back is killing me, girl, all day. Even just getting in and out of the car, lifting my leg to get in, I was like, I can't, like, it's seriously really bad. I think I slept funny, and I just got a new mattress. Oh my God. Oh. If anybody's interested, for real, I know that somebody offered this a long time ago, but I never took up. I never said yes, okay. But if anybody wants to start that GoFundMe to see if anyone else in the world is interested in helping me to get out of the level of pain I'm in, I mean, go for it already. I'm really willing to try anything at this point, because the amount of pain that I deal with on a regular basis is almost, you guys, absolutely unbearable. So I can't remember who the heck asked me but I remember that being a conversation. Have you ever allowed or let somebody start a GoFundMe? Because I had mentioned I started one for the channel, but they said, no, someone's starting it for you. And it has been known to be more successful. But I mean, I'm not even joking. And you guys, for those of you that have been following me regularly for the past couple of years, you know how much back pain I've been in, because I'm constantly talk about it and constantly adjusting myself. You guys have seen my braces and things that I have to wear in order to just try to survive. You've heard about my level of medications and what I'm doing to combat it, to try to manage, just to survive. I mean, you've heard me at my worst when I wish there was a Mack truck that could just come take me out of it, you know. Honestly, I'd be willing to try anything if someone wants to try to help. I seriously do not want to have to live through 2020 being entirely in pain this much. And it's only getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm wearing weights and I'm trying to build my core. I bought a new mattress and I thought that would help. I mean, I stretch, I do my physio, I stay active, I eat healthy. Once in a while, though, you know, I do have chocolate and ice cream and stuff like that. But like for the majority of the time, like I'm a pretty healthy person. This is kind of ridiculous that I'm suffering in this much pain all the time. Seriously. Have you tried Pillow Guy's Pillow Topper and Pillow? No, I need something more firm. I can't do anything that's too soft. It's too, I've already been dealing with too soft before I got the new mattress thing. And like this one's firmer and I think I just slept super weird. And but I'm telling you, the shooting pain is brutal, you guys. And I just try to laugh it off and put it away, shove it to the back like I'm not dealing with it, and try to put on a happy face and keep going. But geez, I'm sick and tired of adding more and more and more pills. I'm sick and tired of having to medicate all the time, every day, all day. Like, when is it like, okay, we're going to try to fix this, not fuse your fucking spine together? Like, Jesus fuck, that's not, goddamn, that's not going to help. That's only going to make me worse. And at my age, I shouldn't be dealing with fused spine or spinal injections. So like, oh, I honestly just wish that there was a doctor in the world that could see what I've gone through, all the specialists I've seen, look at the MRI results and actually like, okay, yeah, I want to help you. That's what I would love. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen. And I fear that I'm going to have to be like this for the rest of my life. And I do not want that at all. God damn it. Seriously. When is this enough? You know? Oh, that's how I feel, Gigi, all the time. My body's just screaming at me like, warning, 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 all the time. Like, when is it enough? Oh. God damn it. Yeah, we have disability. And the minute that you go on something like that, that's government issuing you some money, you immediately have to be accountable for any and all incomes coming in from any other avenues. You can't make any extra money on the side. So forget about cutting down all my incomes, all my little revenue bits that I have from all over the place, down to one government check that isn't even enough. No, thank you. I will keep working hard until I die. That's just how it's going to have to be, you know? Thank you, Susie Homemaker, towards my back. You're so sweet. Like the back brace that I wear right now, you guys, is legitimately all the way up here. That's how high this brace goes. I have another one underneath this one, and this doesn't even help all of it. Oh, seriously. Oh, I'm so sick and tired of pain, you guys. I really am. So whoever it was that offered to maybe start that GoFundMe for me, I am seriously willing to do that. Like, let's do it already. Let's see if there's people out in the world who want to help somebody who is sincerely in pain. You know, not crazy, crazy, crazy. If that is another pill, Gianna Marie, I'm done. I'm so done. My doctor already gave me a more pill, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to add 2 more pills on top of my antidepressant, my sleep aid, the naproxen that I use for inflammation, plus any Advils or Tylenols. Like, give me a break. When is enough crap in your system? When is it okay? Maybe we should do something that's more drastic to help relieve what's happening. And considering that they can see what's happening in the MRI, I mean, I just don't understand why there's still a huge bill attached to this surgery, you know? Ugh. What is Norco, Gianna Marie? I can literally hear it. It's popping and snapping and cracking every single time I do that. Yeah, I definitely always try to laugh and just stay positive, but it's exhausting when you're in so much pain all the time. It really is exhausting. It makes a person want to just give up and say, forget it. Life's too hard. Seriously. No, I don't want a controlled substance. No. It's I don't want to add another pill. I'm good. Like thanks, but no thanks, you know? I seriously like I have a buffet of meds. I don't need any more. You'd be taking meds for the meds soon. Like, geez. I'm so upbeat with all my pain. No, I just don't want to be on like these heavy pain relievers and, like all drowsy and out of it and like no thank you. You might be out of pain, but you're not going to be able to drive. You're not probably going to be able to function at work. You're going to be out of it physically. You can't talk with people normally. I do not need that in my life at all whatsoever. No thank you. All those opiates and all those like Pam family drugs, all the like the heavy pain relief stuff, forget it. I've never ever once had it prescribed to me. I don't want it prescribed to me and I'll never take it. I've heard so many horror stories about people getting addicted to this kind of stuff. No thanks. I don't need that in my life, you know? Does the wine help? Everything that I do, it's all temporary. So if I choose to go for that massage or I have a hot bath or I do the stretching or I take the medications, the CBD oil, the flour, the things that I do to manage, they're all temporary. None of it is a long term, okay, you're good. Carry on with life and go live it well. It's every single thing that I have in my life to try to manage this is all temporary, which sucks because it means it always comes back. And it's just such a crappy thing to have to deal with. On like life's already difficult, People try to go about it being happy. Some go about it being completely freaking miserable. But I'm one of those people that likes to try to go about it being somewhat happy, you know? Like who likes a downer, right? So I try to keep upbeat, but in all honesty, all these things that are kind of beating me down, they prevent me from living my fullest, most beautiful life. I feel like my potential is being held back like 100% with all the pain that I'm having to manage. It holds me back from life in so many ways, you guys. So many ways. So, the wine might help to relax for a little while. The hot bath might relax for a little while. The massage, it'll help you for a little while. And then once it's finished, it wears off and you're right back to pain again. I've been for a couple of surgeries and I've never once accepted the opiates. The worst I've ever had and taken is the Tylenol 3s, and those they constipate me, so I don't like them. I only take them if I'm absolutely like I'm dying pain. What is the gabapentin? Allergic, get loopy. Yeah, I don't like the drowsy stuff either. I can't function on something like that. I work every day, first of all. Some parts of my job, I'm actually working with people in the public. I can't be like all drowsy and out of it. Like, no, that's just not even an option for me. Hi, Tambra. How are you, honey? I haven't seen you in so long. It's so nice to see you again. You brought a smile to my face. Yeah, no, that whole like Gabby thing then, Gabby Penton or something, like, no, I wouldn't even try it. But that's the things that I discuss with my doctor when we're going through potential medications that we can try. Like over the years since 2008, I've been trying to manage pain in various ways. And I had my first doctor I dealt with for literally like 7 or 8 years before I ended up moving to the city I live in now. And the doctor that I have now, I've literally had for 7 years or so as well. Like I do not switch that kind of thing very easily. I like to deal with the same person. And I find there are some amazing doctors out there, and the ones that I gravitate to take the time to figure out what I'm wanting and not wanting. So I'll try something, but only if it is, I need to know what those side effects are. I need to know what the back end, what's in that medication. What is it going to do to me? You know what I mean? But in my life personally, I would really like to get off medications, and I feel so held back with what I'm dealing with, then it's just impossible right now. One day I would love to be completely medicine free. That's the goal, to be able to live like a completely healthy life without any other pharmaceutical assistance, like really. You've been busy, Tambra? Well, I'm so glad you could come and say hi. It's been so long. What have you been up to, girl? What have you been up to? What's up, my boy? Ouch. Oh. Oh my gosh, thank you, Tambra. You're so sweet. Aw, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you for what you Sherry. For what you do, Sherry. I think that's what you meant. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. What a sweet way to cheer me up. Billy's just about fell out of his chair. That's cute. I sincerely and graciously appreciate any and all donations. It doesn't matter the dollar amount. You guys are just so sweet. For those that have done that with me, I'm so elated. It certainly warms my heart. Trying to wink. I wink with the wrong eye. Well, I can't even wink with that eye. Never mind. For those of you that have seen my sassy TikToks, right? My whole little wink. And then I turn this way and I'm like, wink, same side because I can't wink. Oh, Yes, y'all are so sweet, for real. Hey, Tambra, did you hear about my online store that I started up? It's called We Love Sassy Classy. And if you haven't checked it out yet, you so should. I have discounted menswear, ladieswear, and makeup, hats, all kinds of different collections. There's the link for you, doll. It's such a cool way for you to be able to purchase something nice for yourself, and it gives me a small portion of support. So if there's something in the store, though, that you can't find and you'd like to see it in the store to be able to support me, send me an email. Let me know what that is, and I will look for it, and I will find it, and I'll put it into the store for you, providing that I can find it, but I'll make a valiant effort to try to find it and get it in the store for you. So I'm not sure I remember that you were making your own makeup line, but I actually have like Huda makeup palettes on the site for $25 a palette. You can get all 6 palettes for like $140, which if anybody knows anything about makeup, one of those palettes sells for like $75 in the stores and Sephora and stuff. So it's funny, I actually went into Sephora today and I told a couple of ladies about my store. It's really nice to like share the love. There's lashes in the store too, discount mink lashes. So all reasonably priced, like very reasonably priced. Like you won't find these prices. These are like Black Friday, Cyber Monday prices 24/7. That's what this store is. It's offering amazing deals to everybody all the time, You've been working on it? Still lots to work on? Wow. Well, I would love to try your makeup. I'm going to be placing an order for some of the items that I actually sell so that I can show people, look at these beautiful palettes, look at these beautiful things. Children's clothes is not something I thought about branching into. If there was something specific, I could probably find it and put it in the store, but I think it's a little difficult to do menswear, women's wear, the makeup, accessories, and children's wear. That's kind of, but I mean, it's a store that's for, men and women. So, but I could always look and see what's available depending, like, what were you thinking, Susie? Yeah, once it's done. I'm so excited. I'm like, hurry up. No, just kidding. I don't want to rush you. Good things come to those that wait, right? I'm so happy to hear you're going to check it out. Thank you so much. Well, y'all, it's been awesome hanging out together. My cat's being silly and running around all happy. I'm so happy that you all could make it to hang out and have a glass of wine together. I have some things I need to get done before the end of the evening. I have a business call later on this evening. So you would like to see the tunic shirts on the online store. Okay, honey, I will definitely look for those for you. You purchase clothes through the year for your grandchildren. Okay, so I mean, what are you thinking? Are you thinking like cargo pants or tights or like dresses and jeans or like what are you thinking? Love you too, Gianna Marie. Thank you, honey. Yeah, we're definitely going to come back and hang out on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Time. We're going to continue digging through the Watts case files. We're in the second discovery. So if for those of you that maybe never had a chance to go through the Weld County files and you would like to review some of that information firsthand as though you ordered the case files yourselves. That's how I do it. The camera faces towards the screen so you see what I'm opening. We go into the Weld County case files together. We download them to my computer, save it, open them, and you guys get to see exactly what Weld County released in their public information to us. So the tree needs more lights. Just be like, in your face, a glowing tree from the background. Oh, Billy. And then Sunday, of course, we'll be back face to face, and we'll be hanging out here 1 p.m. Central Time, where we do our chitty chat time. So if you are interested and had a good time hanging out, I would love to see everybody come back and more. So please share the channel with all your friends and family. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I would love to see more of you. If you've never ever made a comment in the feed, please tell us where you're from in the world. We accept literally everybody. Nobody is turned away. This is one of the best non-bullying platforms that I've seen, but I'm a little biased, right? So honestly, you're able to speak your mind no matter what it's about. You're not going to get ganged up on. You're not going to get, attacked online. You're free to kind of express yourself here openly, and everybody's accepted. There's no age limit. There's no race. There's no, just everybody's welcome. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend. And it is TGIS. Thank goodness it's Sherry. And if you enjoyed this fun conversation tonight, throw up that like sign. I sure enjoy the support that you give me when you do that. So I thank you guys all for watching True Stories with me, Sherry Weens, and we will definitely see you again soon. Bye for now, ladies. And Susie, girl dresses, accessories, pants, shirts, boys too, everything pretty much. All right, I will look into it, darling, and I will see what I can find, and I will shoot you an email and let you know, okay? Much love to all of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope you guys all have a safe and happy week, and we'll meet back here Wednesday for Wicked Watts. Bye for now, folks.